The big reveal we've all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen, the brand new general manager of AAA is Rey Mysterio. I don't know how I did not see this coming. I mean, it was pretty obvious that this should be one of the top options for it, but I always do consumed with liking the idea of JBL becoming the general manager or Dorian becoming the general manager, because that seemed like something they were building towards. I never really thought in the back of my mind, like, okay, maybe the biggest Mexican wrestling legend, Rey Mysterio, could be the general manager. And that's how he opened the show last night. Rey Mysterio coming down, being awarded the role of general manager of AAA. He grabs the mic, he says that he's gonna lead this to the brightest future AAA has ever seen, and instantly transitions us into the first match of the night, which we only had very few matches tonight, by the way. The show was relatively short. The first match is for the AAA Cruiserweight Championship. The champion Laredo Kid going up against Rey Fenix. And in this match, also a relatively short match, a lot shorter than I expected it to be, because Laredo Kid turned heel, low blow Rey Fenix, and turned heel to retain his championship again. Similar situation as before. I should have seen this coming. I don't know why I didn't see this coming. I feel like whenever I watch AAA, I just turn my brain off a bit and just enjoy it as a wrestling show, instead of like where all the other wrestling shows I hyper analyze what's happening. I should have seen this coming because it's kind of been building towards all the losses, all the hurt he's been feeling. This was the most obvious outcome, so he retains his championship over Rey Fenix. But backstage, Rey Mysterio scolds him. Rey Mysterio says that this isn't how it's going to end, and Rey Fenix will get his opportunity at Noches de Grande. So that should be a very fun match too. I assume Rey Fenix will pick up the belt then. Otherwise, obviously, Laredo Kid can still retain because he just turned heel if you want to build up on that momentum. But Rey Fenix seems like the biggest star who could carry that belt. Plus, I've really been enjoying what Rey Fenix has been doing in AAA. I would not mind him grabbing a belt and sticking for a while longer. Also, forgot to mention this before, Dominic Mysterio was backstage when Rey Mysterio was announced to be the new general manager, and he was pissed. So that's one of my favorite storylines on AAA that I'm looking forward to seeing how that turns out. I don't know what exactly is going to happen, but that should be a fun storyline. I assume Rey Mysterio is going to make life the living hell for Dominic Mysterio, and that should be fun to watch. And yeah, like I said, relatively short show because we're already heading to our main event. So it is main event time now, right? So it is Los Hermanos, who represent the original El Grande Americano, going up against Los Americanos, who represent, you know, the real El Grande Americano, the one we all support. If you're wondering what my opinion is on the controversy surrounding Ludwig Kaiser, I don't know what the full story is yet, because like I've heard a lot of different reports, and if the newest reports are true about what that guy said, then yeah, he deserved to get his ass whooped. But other than that, I don't know the full story, so I can't comment on it. But this was a tornado tag team match, a street fight, and it was really fun. Lots of table spots. They even had a piñata of the original or El Grande Americano, the real El Grande Americano, during this match. Lots of fun spots, but the match completely dissolves as soon as the original comes out and he starts beating down Los Americanos. Luckily, real El Grande Americano, I'm just gonna call it original and real, comes out and he tries to kind of persuade original into hitting him, but you know, original says, nah, I'm out, I'm not gonna stick for this, I want that match to happen. But then real calls him Shorty G, which I thought was funny, and that convinces original to come back into the ring, but he doesn't hit him yet. He reveals the shirt, which is Andrea, the real El Grande Americano's like girlfriend, wife, whatever, is on the shirt with something saying fired, and that kind of convinced him. Luckily, the two teams come to separate them, but they break out and they actually start brawling. Both hit each other at the same time, so the match should be cancelled. But nah, Rey Mysterio comes out and says that match is still happening next week, which just means the two guys don't care anymore, so they beat each other up, and that's how we go off. It is insane how this is the best storyline currently going on in WWE. It's weird. Like, who would have thought if I told you 5 years ago, hey, Undertaker, he's gonna be booking the best storyline in WWE, probably in wrestling for me at least right now, in 5 years. You would have called me crazy. I might still be, but who knows? It's in my opinion. Anyway, I'm so excited for this match, man. I know I haven't covered AAA in the last few weeks, and that's my fault because I've been a bit busy. But hey, I'm back now, and I'm just in time for the 2-week special. We're gonna have a bunch of fun matches, so yeah, if you're interested in keeping up with AAA every single week, it's relatively short reviews because the show is short, usually between 5 to 10 minutes. So leave a like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll cover AAA every single week. Other than that, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.